Talk to me.
Is this exciting or what?
About your first week.
Yeah, so this is actually
In the
1
M4.
week with the car, you're right, actually. And I've even taken it to a track day already.
Yes, you have. I've heard all about that.
Knackered it.
Still shaking from it. You've traumatised your car.
There's 2 buttons on the steering wheel. There's M1 and M2, and you can program them. So I've programmed M1 to be like as basic, as sort of like as simple, as light as possible for the entire car.
Right.
And then M2 is my sporty driving. When I picked it up, they said, look, it doesn't have all the power yet. Until it goes in for its 2,000 kilometre service,
We don't unlimit
they don't enable it. So they said, look, try not to go past 5,500 RPM and then bring it in at 2,000, then we'll enable full power, and then you can give it all the beans.
So then you thought, okay, that sounds fun. I'll just take it to a track day.
I'll just take it anyway. And I'm sure when they connect it up to the service, they'll go, what the hell?
What the fuck have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been with this car? Tell me about how it is as a daily driver. Because you have had all the experience of a week now.
The big issue is that I'm just worried about hitting things. And I don't normally think about that, but
You've got a
I think
bunch
it's
of
because
cameras,
it's
though.
quite an expensive car.
Okay.
Every time I go to park it, I'm like miles from everything. You know, it's like going to fill up with petrol, and I think I'm near the petrol pump, and I get out, and it's like half a mile. I have to get out and move the car back.
Oh no, how embarrassing!
Because the petrol pump doesn't reach.
Leave. I've done that a couple
It's really
times. I've just
embarrassing.
left and gone to the next petrol station.
And so you're always sort of overcompensating for it.
Do you do that a lot?
No.
Overcompensate.
As a daily, I mean, it's a lot of car. It's possibly too much.
Okay. I did see you using manual mode. Is that just force of habit?
I prefer to be in control.
Oh, do you know? That explains a lot.
Yeah.
It really does.
Did you just say sex planes? You just said sex planes.
That explains a lot.
Isn't
Do you
it?
drive like more of a dick? Do you find yourself...
Completely.
Are you driving like an
Yeah,
absolute twat?
really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we have a walk around? Because I really want to get in the boot.
Okay.
Yeah? Loving the colour. This colour is gorgeous. And this roof, so is the carbon roof, is that standard on all M4s?
It is.
Extra?
It's actually plastic with carbon.
Okay.
So it's not just carbon.
It's gorgeous though. We've got the 4 exhaust pipes back, which, again, coming from someone who doesn't know anything about BMW, if you were to debadge that, I'd be like, yeah, that's an M4.
And I do like that bonnet bulge, don't you?
What is this? I love this.
Yeah, because under there is the intercooler.
It's sexy.
So-
I don't get what is underneath there, but it's very fucking sexy. Have you had 4 people in the car yet?
I've had 3. I had 2 ladies in it.
What? What is this?
It's just a gun.
Oh.
It's typical standard M4.
It was me being all worried about it being a gun. It actually is deep.
Are you going to get in there?
Would you like me to? It's very deep, is this?
I mean, you definitely fit.
Oh God, yes, 2 of us.
I think you should get out before somebody sees us. Oh, you've dirtied my boot now.
Sorry.
I'm disappointed with it. It doesn't have the button to close the boot.
You only have that when boots are higher up, though, don't you? So why you'd have to be a midget.
I know, but like, I paid a lot of money. I want a button.
So these standard seats,
These are for the M4, yeah.
beautiful.
And the leather is much better quality. Remember we were saying the leather in the other BMWs weren't so good.
Well,
Wasn't
that
so
was
good.
awful in the other one.
Is he actually going to park right beside us?
He couldn't have got any closer. I don't think he'd be able to open the door. What the fuck's he doing? Bloody Audi drivers. Anyway, it is what he's going to scratch the doors. That's how close he's.
Oh, it was by the
What's that saying? Fuel reserve.
Fucking hell. We filled up yesterday.
Are you serious?
So the fuel consumption is actually very, very high.
Okay.
So if we look on the screen here, you can't see it because the camera's in the bloody way. It says average is 16.5 litres per 100 kilometres, which is
like Bugatti.
astonishing.
That's like Bugatti. You could run a Veyron on less.
That either reflects a very thirsty engine or my driving style.
I think it's a combo of both. She's very smooth.
Very smooth.
She's not moving at all. I mean, I'm not going fast, but she's very just...
So the suspension is in comfort mode, but...
I do feel like the steering is a tad heavy. Is that because that's how you've set it up?
Yes, it's in
Are you
sport.
okay?
You can make it slightly heavy. I'm fine. That's just my face.
Oh, that sound. Hello.
Sounds alright, no?
Sounds nice. So much fun.
Handles well, doesn't it?
God, yeah. How many gears has she got?
7.
Okay.
It's a dual clutch gearbox.
Do you remember the days when cars had 6? Do you
Remember the days when they had 4?
No, I'm not that old.
My car used to have 4. My first car had 4 gears.
Really? No, I don't.
An Austin Metro.
Wow.
I'm showing my age now.
Yeah, I think you should stop. You're going to lose all of those lady followers. What engine is this?
This is
What
a 3
size? What's
litre
the
straight
CC?
6
Okay.
twin turbo.
Right.
Allegedly about 420 horsepower. But apparently BMW always sort of underquote the horsepower for some bizarre reason. So people actually reckon it's a lot more than that.
Underquote? Surely what we do is overquote.
No, apparently they underquote.
Okay.
Mm.
What were you whispering underneath
Well,
your breath
because you
then?
just did a mental overtake.
Why was that mental? I had plenty of room. I could see there was nothing coming.
Really? I couldn't see there was nothing coming.
Well, I'm driving. I could see there was nothing coming.
Yeah, but I'm the
You just
backseat
need to relax
passenger.
yourself a bit. I really like your car, Justin.
Good.
I would talk about the MMI screen, but
But no one
I can't
cares.
see it. But I can't see it anyway because our camera's in the way.
So obviously you drive a lot of fast cars. How does this feel to you? Does it feel heavy?
She doesn't feel heavy, I wouldn't say. It's just very different. The engine's in the front, so it does. She corners differently. I like the sound. That angry sound. She's just sat to the road, isn't she? Not moving at all. I like it. But I love
Allegedly.
how this is your everyday car. I love how you went from a Jimny to this. Like, I thought I was a bit melancholic the other day. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna miss the Jimny. She was so cute. I feel like I didn't have enough time with her,
Yeah.
you know. But now it's like, Jimmy, who? What I love about these cars, again, we're talking about the AMG concept, the RS concept, and Audi and the own concept. I just love that they've got these the everyday normal cars and they make fucking beasts out of them.
Yeah.
That mesmerizes me. Like, I love that, because you get in a Ferrari, you get in a Lambo, you get in a McLaren, and you know, well, you don't know what to expect because they're all so different between them. But you can't, your expectations are like, God, I'm gonna die today. You know, like, this is so amazing. And when you get into these cars, I'm talking from only my own experience, when you get into them, you don't expect that.
No, that's it.
And then all of a sudden, they've got this ridiculous power output that you're like, this is crazy.
Exactly.
But then stick it in comfort mode.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can let your wife drive it to the store. Generalising there, but I can because I'm a woman, strong, independent woman. So I can say that. You couldn't, she'd get slapped. You can.
There's a lot of people that want to slap me already.
So many. That's weird that we're in the same colours.
That's weird, isn't
That's
it?
really weird.
People are starting to worry about us anyway, about me, thinking there's something going on between us.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it is because you did refer to me as your girlfriend the other day.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You said, guys,
I said you can put your girlfriend. I said you can put your girlfriend in the boot.
back.
But I didn't say you're my girlfriend.
Well, I was getting in the boot.
No, but I said it as like generally. You can
Well,
put
I
your
know
girlfriend in there.
what you said, but people are misunderstanding it.
Yes. Well, you know, it was interesting actually, because when I posted my video about where I was selling the Jimny, in there I just happened to mention, I was like, one of the things I said was that one of the reasons I was selling the Jimny was because
Victoria
I don't need
doesn't
3
like.
cars. Because I had a Ferrari, an RS, and a Jimny. And so it was like, well, why did I need the Jimny? It didn't make any sense. I said, being a single guy, that was it, being on my own, I put, being on my own, I don't need 3 cars. Oh my God, I didn't realise that people were going to massively pick up on the, why are you on your own, Justin? You know, what's happened? You got divorced? I was like, what the hell? It was like, people were really worried about me. Why I was selling all the cars? Was it because I was paying for a divorce?
Wow.
I had one guy say that
I was hoping you were going to say
don't get together with you because you're not good for me.
I get it, that's
Now
fine.
you're just flooring it because I said that.
No, it's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. It's going to wrap your fucking car around the screen. No, I'm joking.
There's no grab handle.
There's no grab handle.
It really holds on to the gears, doesn't it?
I know, that's what I'm
It
saying.
isn't drive. It isn't drive. It just really holds on to the
going
gears
like
in auto mode.
12,000 revs in third gear. It's this third gear, she's loving it. So this is my little test drive route. It's nice, right?
Yeah, you drive it like a nutter.
I feel a bit. I've made myself
Do
a
you
bit
feel sick?
Oh, I see what you
See the
mean
kick
now.
there,
Yeah.
as you go up the revs.
It feels a bit fake though, that kick. Like it shouldn't really be there. Are you
I
okay?
like it. I like the kick. Oh, I'm becoming like a rag doll in here. Tail happy.
That's what I wanted. So, would you buy this car? Seems like a bit of a silly question. Because you have. Would I buy this car? She was expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I think if she was a tad less expensive.
You don't have to pay that much because you don't need all the options.
No.
The adaptive suspension is like £5,000 or something ridiculous. This paint job is £4,000 or £5,000, something ridiculous. These seat belts, those seat belts are £200 or £300.
So could you get a normal-ish one
for
like 80?
20, 30 grand less, yeah.
So around 80. Okay.
But then, because the gearbox is, I don't know, £5-6 for the dual clutch, because normally it's manual.
Normally it's manual.
It's a manual.
I mean, she's amazing. Can't fault her. Sticks to the road. She's really impressed me. I didn't think I was going to like her as much, but she's very cool. I would have her as an everyday car.
I think a lot of people would.
Well, you know what I mean. She's very,
You've got
very
a
cool.
lot of light there, though. Look, see there. If I just sit like that.
I'm not getting awkwardly close to you. I'm just
Right, we better go.
Right.
Right.
Bye, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Ciao, ciao.
See you soon. Bye.